Let's look more closely at how learning is graded. Students have to demonstrate learning to their teachers. That learning may be in the form of a test, a project, or other school work. That evidence of learning is used to score learning targets. As students move through the school year, they'll complete more and more learning targets. All of this learning accumulates, leading to a final grade. Now let's see how these steps are shown in Empower. When you are on the landing page for students, you first need to click on Progress Report. Teachers are assessing and reporting on learning targets to determine how well students learn the course content. So let's find a learning target. When I open the teacher's class, I will first see all of the Power Standards. Power Standards are the most important things we want students in Eastern Carver County Schools to know. They're the big learning goals students should achieve. When I open a Power Standard, I see the learning targets underneath it. Learning targets are the things students do each day as they work toward that big goal. Learning targets are scored from Not Yet to Extends and assigned a numeric value of 0 through 4 according to the table seen here. Then all scored learning targets within a Power Standard are averaged into the Power Standard score. In this example, the basic equates to a 2 and the meets equates to a 3. When you average those together, that gets you the Power Standard score of a 2.5. So if you do well on the learning targets, you're going to do well on the Power Standard. Keep in mind that early in a course or term, a student may not be at a basic or meets level on a learning target. This occurs because a teacher is providing some fundamental knowledge that builds up to larger concepts or tasks for that course. The teacher will still report on where students are at currently on a learning target to provide feedback and support the continued learning. Students will always have the opportunity later in the course to demonstrate learning at the meets or extends levels. During the year, if there is a Power Standard score below a 2.0 or a basic level, you will see this grade in red. That's a big indication that a student has more learning to do around at least one Power Standard. This information will support your student knowing where they need to improve. Whenever this occurs, your student should always partner with their teacher on the next steps. As the school year moves on, more and more learning targets are combined to give us scores for each Power Standard. At the end of a course, Power Standards are averaged together to determine a final grade. In Empower, you can look up a student's current grade with the scale in the right-hand column on the progress report.